Hi guys, today we're going to be teaching you how to find the exact values for sine problems. So, the two key concepts today is that the sine of alpha minus beta is equal to the sine of alpha times the cosine of beta subtracted by the cosine of alpha times the sine of beta. You can also do the opposite and instead of add it, but they will always give you the same answer. So, when doing this, looking at the unit circle, you can find that there's no 15 degrees on here, which means that you cannot find the sine of it. And just to make sure that you should always know that the y right here is the sine and the x here is the cosine. So now, when finding the sine of 15 degrees, it's not there, so we can go ahead and use this formula. So just find that the sine of anything has to be that any two numbers on the unit circle that are subtracted together have to give you 15. Well, I know that 60 minus 45 gives you 15. So this means that these are the two numbers that we are going to be using. So now we're going to go ahead and do, what is the sine of alpha? Remember, this is alpha and this is beta. Sine of alpha, well, we just write sine of 60 degrees. What's the sine of 60 degrees? Well, looking on a unit circle, we figured out that 60 degrees is right here, and that is radical 3 over 2. So now we get radical 3 over 2. We put parentheses around that because we're going to be multiplying that. And now we're going to find the cosine of 45 degrees. And the 45 degrees, if you find the cosine of that, that would be radical 2 over 2. Now we're going to subtract that by, we're basically going to do the same thing, but it's going to be flipping over. So this time, it's going to be the sine of alpha, the cosine of alpha. The cosine of alpha is going to be half. We're going to multiply that by the sine of beta. The sine of beta is radical 2 over 2. Now, what we can do now is that once we've done this, since they're both in the same house thing, we can go ahead and multiply them. So we'd get radical 6 over 4 because we're multiplying this and this, and then we're going to subtract that by that we're going to get radical 2 over there over 4. So now, once we've done this, we're going to get radical 6 minus radical 2 over 4, and it's going to be about 2.25 degrees. And yeah, so that's basically how you find exact values for sine trig functions. Bye, guys.